Hello. You're yes. Join me. Hello. I almost forgot I needed to hop on this live. I'm sending y'all all the love. Juju Bay, what's up, boo boo? It's been a minute, y'all. Come in. Please do. Hi, Chalpine. I hope I'm saying that right. Peace, Blacklight 8. Peace, y'all. I'm just catching up to these messages. Her sound waves, what's up? Since a baby, what's up? Come through. This is going to be quick because y'all know how I like to talk. So last week I had an IG live questions and answers about the Akashic Records. I had buku questions about what if I don't receive information, if I'm in the records, or what if I feel like I'm blocked? Well, let me tell you, it's a very real thing. That's very real. That can absolutely happen. That does not mean that you don't have access to your records. That does not mean that you cannot get information. You most certainly can. But I am here today to share with you some practices. I'm just anointing myself, so don't mind me. Get in on this love, babies. I'm here to share with you some. Oh, I lost my train of thought. I'm here to share with you some practices that can help you release the resistance that you have to accessing your own Akashic records, to opening yourself up to receiving intuitive guidance, whether that's from your guides, whether that's from your elevated ancestors, whether that's from other elevated forms of consciousness that are not necessarily human. Okay? Because that's very real too. Some of us may have had experiences in our youth, or may have had some triggers in our DNA that close us up, that close our psychic centers up, our energy centers. And that's just a means of us protecting ourselves so that we don't get jolted necessarily. But we can absolutely open that up in a safe way, in a way that we are held and contained, and here to receive and take advantage of this tool that is our birthright. I'm waving back at all of you because this is such a new feature to me. I didn't know you could wave back. Hello, everybody joining in. Please share, please like and share. And if you guys have any questions about the Akashic Records or about the practice, please leave it below in the question mark with the bubble. I wish I brought my water with me. I don't even know where it is. Nowadays, I've just been drinking water like a whale. I don't even know how much water they be drinking, but I'm assuming it's a lot. I pray and I hope and I affirm that you guys are doing exceptionally well, that you are taking care of yourself, okay, that you are minding your business and drinking your water and winding your waist and having fun and putting your spirit first, okay? I know there's a lot going on, but please tend to your own spirit and make sure that you are grounded, cool, and collective, and you're handling yourself with good composure and grace and treating yourself with as much grace and love. Yes, I am affirming that for you guys. So, okay, for those that are new, I wanted to bring this to your awareness because I will be teaching. I have released a course. The enrollment is now open, and the course is on the Akashic Records. And as I was explaining last week, for those that don't know what the Akashic Records is a big fancy term. It has a lot of names to it, okay? But the Akasha and the Akashic Records are very well spoken about. Like, that is just a terminology that we hear of that pretty much deviates from the Western Hemisphere and Western cultures, right? But the Akasha could be known as the all, could be known as so many things. When I first explored my Akashic Records, I didn't even know that it was the Akashic Records. My meditation teacher didn't display that to me. She was just like, we're exploring consciousness. That's what it is, right? So, So I will be teaching a 6-week course on exploring your Akashic Records. It is like the iCloud of your soul. Any information that you are looking to get, anything on maybe your past lives, any current timelines that are playing out now in your multidimensional selves. That may be a lot, but let me break it down to you in a second. In your multidimensional selves and potential futures, all of this lies in the Akashic Records. Everything has an Akashic Record, from books to plants to crystals to buildings, your children, your family, spirits, everything has an Akashic Record, right? And so we all have access to this record. It is a divine birthright, and it is to best help us live our soul's purpose, our life's purpose, our mission to continuously evolve and embody more truth and authenticity and self-awareness, and be energetically sovereign and really live in our power, right? And so some of the things we could do in our Akashic Records, besides past life regression, which we hear about a lot, is discerning, what decisions we should be making for the betterment of our soul. Should I be, if you're in a predicament and you don't know if I should be moving here or moving there, entering this relationship or not, launching this in my business or not, should I even be going out to this, or let me kind of feel out the vibes. If I want to go out to a party, let me just tap into my records real quick. Let me just go into the Akasha and just see how the vibes are and set an energetic tone so that when I get there, things are Gucci, right? There's just so many things we could do in the Akashic Records. You can clear past contracts and vows. You can clear past karmic ties and ancestral ties, anything that lies in your lineage as a pattern and a cycle that repeats. You can clear that. You can learn from it. You can understand the root of that. You can integrate the lessons into your body. It is essentially a level of energy work that's always been accessible to us, but of course a lot of people don't want us to have access to this power, so nobody really talks about it except for those that are privileged enough to have it. So me working in the records for some time, they have been telling me to put out this course. Enrollment is now open. You guys will have the course as a lifetime access. It's 6 weeks, 6 modules. And it is a journey on how to explore your Akashic Records, how to do this energy work, how to clear, how to call in, how to align, how to do timeline jumping, how to do all of that fun stuff, clearing the cords, clearing the vows, contracts, and commitments, working with elevated forms of consciousness, all of that. So I implore you guys to check the link in the bio to sign up. You have until April 22nd to sign up. There are payment plans as well. But anyway, I am here to give you a nice handy practice. We're going to do two simple practices that will help you clear any resistance that you have to opening up your records. Sometimes people will explore their Akashic Records and they will feel like they're not receiving much information, if not anything at all. Same thing if they're divining or they're trying to tap into their spirits. Excuse me. They got me burping here and releasing energy. And this is common with individuals who have built a lot of resistance in protection of themselves because they were scared or because they were fed some program in terms of this being very scary, in terms of this being demonic, or any other stories that are not necessarily true or aligned. So those are some ways in which we can close up and not be receptive to the information, divine information that is coming through. Another way that we can be blocked to our Akashic Records is that if in a past lifetime, or maybe even current lifetimes, it's all kind of current technically, if we made some sort of vow, commitment, promise, a statement that, I'm not gonna, I experienced this and I'm never gonna do that again, or if you were like a nun or a religious figure in the past life and you were just like, I'm swearing off of all tarot cards, never again in my lifetime, or that's the devil's work, or I'm not going to be exploring none of that because I found Jesus, or what have you. All of those contracts, commitments, vows, and energetic promises that you make are kind of are enmeshed in your energy field and will permeate from lifetime to lifetime as a soul as you continue your journey. And so you consciously release it. And so you're like, okay, I'm realizing that there's a pattern here. I'm realizing there's resistance here. Let me clear it out, right? Okay, so that's what we're going to do today. We're going to clear it out. And for those that are energetically sensitive, then you may feel it. And if you don't feel it, that is okay. That doesn't mean that the energy is not working. Like I led an example last week. The Akashic Records is so high vibrational. You are working with the frequency of creator that just opening your records and having it open is inducing change, is inducing some sort of energy work on your body, on your soul, on your field, right? And so you may not consciously understand it right then and there. This is not for you to consciously be heady about. It's more heart-based work. It's more embodiment in the heart. Maybe you feel it in your body. But later, maybe in retrospect, you will be able to see the changes. Or maybe you have a shift in perspective, or maybe you get some more guidance entering in your life in the form of a book or a friend that's introducing you to more healing work or more energy work, X, Y, and Z. That's a testament to what you have cleared out. So I say that to say, just open, surrender, and just be open to receive whatever is coming. Welcome. All these new people are coming in and I'm here yapping. Welcome. If y'all got any questions, please put it in the question box. There's a bubble with a question mark down below. Put your questions down there and I will gladly answer afterwards. I'm trying not to stay here too long because Shorty could talk for hours. This will be recorded. You will be able to watch this as many times as you need, as many times as you feel that there is resistance. You can be able to do this at any point in your day. Okay. As long as you are creating the sacred space to be able to do this practice, you will be Gucci. Okay, so let's get into it. All right. Hold on. I be finishing up these bottles of water like nothing. I don't have them nearby. Okay, I was gonna go get some water, but it's all right. Okay, so we're going to do two simple practices. The first one where I'm just going to have you guys take a deep breath and relax and settle. I wish we had some background music, but we don't right now because I got my headphones on and it's okay. So if you find yourself in any space that is distracting, that's all right. You can come back to this meditation and try it again a little bit later. But if you have the privilege to join us right now, please join us and settle down and just gently observe your body and just be aware. Place your awareness in your body. Taking a couple deep breaths and relaxing. And with every inhalation, you are inhaling more light into your body. And with every exhalation, you are gently releasing any tension, any stress, any density that you may be feeling. Okay, you have permission to close your eyes. Maybe I should do that too. Because I'm just going to be looking at myself at this IG live. So, all right. And I want you to gently just place your awareness at your heart, your God spot. You automatically know where it is, your heart space, the God spot space. Gently affirming your spirit, affirming the spirit that you are, affirming the power being that you are. All right. And gently affirm your elevated spiritual guides. Just affirm them. Some of you guys who may be more perceptive, you may be seeing things, you may be hearing things, and it's okay. You just gently affirm them. Even if you get nothing at all, just I'm affirming that my elevated guides are here, whether it be my elevated ancestors, my higher self, other forms of consciousness, angels, star races, ancient forms of consciousness, what have you. And now I want you to affirm Creator, the Spirit, the All, whatever form that you identify that as, just affirm it. And with this affirmation, we are just affirming its presence. We're also surrendering. We are surrendering any expectations, any performance that we're expecting to see, receive. We're just kind of opening ourselves up to receive. You might even want to symbolize surrendering, maybe taking off your clothes or handing something over to Spirit so that Spirit can take the wheel. Awesome. And in this energetic space, we're bringing in the healing streams of grace. Let's bring in the universal healing streams of grace to clear and cleanse our energetic fields. And so I feel for a lot of you, you guys may be feeling the tingling sensation at the top of your crown. Some of you guys may have it in the solar plexus. I'm feeling in the solar plexus in the crown. If you're not feeling anything at all, that is completely fine. Just surrender to the process and just open up to receive. Healing streams of grace now may be different for you guys. Maybe feeling it in various parts of the body. Maybe you're receiving a particular sensation or image. This is just instant. This is instant. And we call on these healing streams of grace to now bring in healing to these energetic fields, balancing out our energetic fields, clearing away any lower transmissions, recalibrating our energetic fields to receive, to open up. Now we call on these healing streams of grace, and your intention will suffice, okay? Your intention will suffice. Just listening will suffice. So just trust and receive. Call on the healing streams of grace now to release any resistance that we have, any resistance that we may be storing, to accessing our Akashic Records, to accessing our divine intelligence, streams of information, accessing our own intuition and our own psychic senses. Any resistance to that, we call on these healing streams of grace to please clear this across all of our Akasha, across all of our timelines and all time, space, and dimensions. And just breathe and feel how that feels in your body. I want you to let me know in the chat room how that feels in your body right now. Any sensations that you may be picking up. And again, if you're not feeling anything, that is okay. This is giving me a feeling of joy and expansion. Almost like, some of the guys are like, thank God. It's like y'all have been constipated for a minute. It feels like, okay, so any innate emotions, just please let it be. Okay. Okay, now they're also asking to now bring in healing streams of grace to now affirm and remind us of our energetic sovereignty. Any areas in where we're resisting the knowledge and the awareness and the truth of our energetic sovereignty, please bring these healing streams of grace. And let's do this throughout all timelines, all the Akasha. Taking a deep breath and just releasing all of that. And please note that even when you log off this IG live or watch it as many times as you'd like, the healing streams of grace will continue to work and permeate through all of your energetic fields as you go on in your day-to-day life. And they will continue to work. These are healing streams from Creator that we all have access to. As one of my teachers, Cindy Dale, has taught me. Okay, and now we ask the healing streams of grace to please now fill us in with what we feel our soul's highest expression and their soul's highest timeline best needs for us, whatever it is that we most need from these healing streams of grace to replace all of that resistance that we have released. Please bring that in, and I'm getting goosebumps right now. Okay. So through your intention, call in Archangel Michael. Call in Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is a defender, is a protector, and loves to cut and clear. Let me tell you, Archangel Michael. Just call him through. And his symbol is of a blue, vibrant, energetically blue flame sword. And his energy is of a blue flame. Call him through. So we ask our guides to please present us with all the vows, all the contracts, all the promises and the programmings that we have, in which present a resistance to us accessing our records, accessing divine intelligence, accessing clear, accurate wisdom and intuition. Bring up all these vows and these contracts. And so some of you may be bringing this up in the forms of scrolls. You might want to visualize some scrolls, some papers. Sometimes they come in the form of papers and books, scrolls from me. Sometimes it's just an energy field, or you visualize an energy field. Trust what's coming up for you. And with Archangel Michael assisting you, start ripping up these contracts and these vows that are resistance to your accessing your Akashic Records, to accessing elevated divine intelligence and wisdom. And as you rip them up, please throw them in the blue electric flame that Archangel Michael has. Maybe Archangel Michael is assisting you in cutting some of these contracts and these vows with their sword, with their blue electric sword as well, putting it into the flame. Keep on doing that until you feel that your contracts are done. Okay. And let's close up. We ask Spirit to bring us gently back into our bodies and gently back into our awareness. And we're thanking Archangel Michael. We're thanking all of our guides. We thank our Spirit, and we thank the Spirit for assisting us in the healing streams of grace. And gently pull yourself back in. You might want to take a sip of water. And how does this feel for you guys? For you guys that are late, yes, this will be saved. Yes. Okay. I don't understand some of these questions. So let me just here we go. It's good. It's good. Good. I'm glad you guys feel good. Is it possible that we get glimpses of our life from our Akashic Records in our waking day? Or would it just be considered a daydream? Absolutely. So there are various ways in which we can receive information from our records. One, it could be through meditation. Two, it could be through heart space, as we just did. And which can also be a form of meditation. Three, it could be through prayer. That's a very common way. It could be through prayer. It could be through intention. It could be through our imagination and our daydreams, which is often disregarded, right? We're taught that they're nothing, but these are actually forms of our psychic senses. Clairvoyancy is a form of vision, right? And so if you're daydreaming, that can absolutely be a means of accessing your Akashic Records as well. Not always, but it can absolutely be a means, especially if you just all of a sudden get a daydream, you know. Shanatal Wiz Watson. I hope I'm saying that right. I did your Akashic Records on Monday and my life has changed. Okay, awesome. I'm so glad to hear about that. I've been hearing a lot of amazing things from that. So if you want to learn more about the Akashic Records in depth and have a more guided meditation, you can sign up for my free masterclass that I hosted a couple weeks ago, where I offer a live guided meditation into accessing the Akashic Records. That is in the link in bio, okay? It's in the link in bio. You will get a replay where you can practice and you can open it up. And you can see how that is for you. Feel free to continuously revisit this video, to do the energetic practice, to set that container in releasing resistance to your records and to your intuition, because it will just continuously clear. And for some of us who have quite a big resistance, right? Or very, very strong boundaries, because sometimes we don't necessarily have resistance. We just have very, 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 very strong energetic boundaries. So nothing can permeate through, which is okay. But we can also use the healing streams of grace, and we can also use accessing Archangel Michael to assist with all of that. And of course, there's just a plethora of more tools and resources that we have in our Akashic Records. So again, if you want to try it out for yourself, you've got the free replay link in bio for you to sign up. But also, if you want to dive in more into the meat and potatoes of this work, dive into your soul's purpose, your life's purpose, your soul's origin, all of that stuff, clearing the programming, reprogramming yourself, timeline jumping, all of that fun stuff. We are exploring that in my 6-week course. We go live in the 6-week course Monday, April 25th. You have until April 22nd to sign up. Okay, there are monthly payment plans available if need be. It is a lifetime access course, so if you cannot join us on Monday the 25th, every module is recorded and released for you every week, so you have the modules accessible to you and the course material accessible to you, and you could do it at your own pace. I'm offering also, in conjunction with those 6 weeks, 2 live Q&A sessions with me, just so that I can answer all of your questions and anything that you have that comes up in your explorations. in conjunction with a community private group on Facebook, where I will be popping in, giving you guys extra homework, checking in on you, and all of that fun stuff. You can enroll, link in bio. Okay, so please share this live with your people, as many people as they need to see it can see it. And I'm sending you guys all the love. Happy Tuesday. Bye.